Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Tarot. This is the Daily Tarot for Monday, August 25th, 2025. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and enjoyed the new moon energy and are getting ready to now start our path as we move towards the full moon coming up later on in about 2 weeks. I had a wonderful weekend. I had a great time reading at Crystal Moon on Saturday and then was able to get out on a hike. I camped out and was able to get a hike on Sunday morning. It's fantastic. I just had a wonderful weekend. The weather was perfect. It's that late summer, early fall vibe. Just a wonderful weekend. So let's take a look at the energy as we get ready to start the new week, as we get ready to go into Monday. Let's see what the energies are about, what's at play, and what we may need to know to give us some inspiration or some insight as we look at the collective energies for Monday, August 25th, 2025. All right. I hope everyone had a good weekend, ready to start the week. And two more shuffles here, just real quick. Yep, right in here. So we're going to continue the 2-card reading. Those seem to be nice. They seem to really help focus things in, and I enjoyed doing them. They seem to really, really work. So we're going to do that again today. What else do we need to know about August? Nope, 20. This one. All right. All right, let's take a look and see what the cards have to say. Knight of Swords. So perhaps a little bit of some gung-ho-ness today, some really moving forward. Sometimes the Knight of Swords moves too fast, too quick. So something to think about there. A lot of energy today. Knight of Swords is very much about kind of getting in the mix, charging forward. Sometimes they charge forward too quickly. But I'm definitely feeling a lot of solid energy as we move into this. And the 9 of Swords, so a little bit of anxiety and a little bit of concern or almost too much worry and getting too caught up in the anxiety. What I get almost immediately is this is a day to push through that. I know that can be sometimes sound callous. That's not the intent. This is about the best thing to do for anxiety is action, is to kind of move forward into things, to take charge and look at something that maybe is bothering you. What are 1 or 2 small things you can do to take action to move into it in order to relieve the anxiety, to keep it from stewing in you or you stewing in the anxiety? Here is kind of a similar take on the classic 9 of Swords energy. Here someone's up late at night, they're worried, they've got a bat tapping away at their window, and they're really kind of withdrawn, and there are actions that could be taken instead of just sitting and worrying. Do something to distract your mind, maybe. Do something to, maybe there's nothing you can actually do today with some of the things that concern you. So maybe take action on something else that you really love that you can do to kind of help retrain your brain and to break your brain out of that anxious wiring. It definitely feels like a day of action. It definitely feels like a Knight of Swords, not overdoing it today. That sort of energy and that sort of gumption that move forward and get it done is really the energy that's called for today. And that you might find it easy to sort of sit back and be in this yin element. And what the energy I'm getting is that no, today is very much about step forward on Monday, get in charge of your week, and get things in order and take actions on things that, even if they're just small things, even if it's small steps, it's so much better than sitting and worrying. So take action today, move forward today. And I think you're going to feel very supported, and the universe is going to reward that, and you're going to feel better. So definitely not, it's possible that you may find yourself starting to worry about things you can't control. And this is just a reminder to try to look at things in a different way and take action, to do something to not be sitting in that. I'm repeating myself now, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to look at these cards a little bit more. There's very much a lot of energy between the yang daylight energy and the yin in shadows and worry and concern. You have a choice today of how you want to use the energy today. And I think we know which one is probably the better choice in order to get that positive spiral going, as we are spirits in a physical world, trying to improve ourselves, trying to look out for other people and look out for ourselves in this physical world. And that striving forward and action is called for today. Don't let negative energy, I don't want to say negative, thicker energy pull you down. Feel free to strive forward and take care of business. Oracle-wise, I think the Oracle deck is still packed from the weekend. 1 second. It was, and so I went over and grabbed my full-scale Angels and Ancestors deck. And we're going to look at it and see what it has to say as a punctuation for this energy, for this kind of choice you have today. And maybe a little bit of information as to how we can move forward, how we can take action. Oh, that one is really wanting to come out. Okay. Learn from spiritual experiences. Learn from those moments when you knew that, it's interesting, this card is so much bigger than the other cards. But learn from those spiritual experiences that you've had that have helped get you through darker times. Those can work as almost a foundational memory to help show you that. And it might be a moment where today might be the first time you try this, and calling on that spiritual energy and that universal energy from the heart, right? Instead of the mind, because this is definitely a matter of the mind. We've got 2 swords cards, which is the element of communication, the wind, air, and the mind. And it's kind of saying we have a choice, right, of how we use our mind today. If you have that, and then you tap into the heart energy and this energy of chi, of spiritual energy, it's going to help you move forward into taking that action. And how have spiritual experiences in the past helped you in dealing with too much worry, or maybe a lot of anxiety today, or maybe there's a lot coming at you today and you've started to worry too much? How does your spiritual connection, not only in the past but currently, help you set that aside for a minute and go ahead and take action anyway? Things to think about, things to kind of meditate on today. Let me know how that all goes. Yeah. An interesting an interesting choice for Monday as we kick off the week, as we come out of this new moon, and we are now officially starting to gear up towards the full moon. There's choices to be made. All right. That's it for this reading, I think. I think that's enough for us to think about. I hope you all have a wonderful Monday. Please don't forget, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If you've enjoyed this video, it helps grow the channel, helps me out. And I will have, so tomorrow I will have the moon path reading. I still think we're in the energy of the final sort of stages of the new moon. And I think that's kind of winding up this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and have that moon path reading out probably Monday evening, sometime in the early evening. So look for that. I've got a short video I'm going to try and put together of my hike and what we went and did. It's along the lines of some of my other excursions. If you have seen the past ones I've done on the channel, and I'll have that up sometime this week as soon as I get time to get everything edited and looked at. All right. Take positive action today. Lean into those spiritual experiences that have helped get you through worrisome times in the past. What did you learn? How did they teach you? And I will see you for tomorrow's reading as well. Peace and strength, everybody. Thanks for being here, and have a great Monday. Bye-bye.